Listen, the Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show.
The Chicago Sky just endured another humiliating defeat, falling 103-86 to the Washington Mystics. But here's what most people aren't saying. Angel Reese logged 28 minutes and posted a double-double with 22 points and 13 rebounds. Sounds solid on paper, until you realize the Sky were getting blown out while she was on the floor, and even the commentators couldn't hide their amusement at her performance. Meanwhile, Mystics rookies Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen made history as the first rookie duo to each score 20-plus points in the same game. Now fans are starting to ask the uncomfortable question, is Angel Reese actually making her team worse? And what exactly happened during the game that led to such a brutal moment for her on live TV? If you think Reese is hurting the Sky more than helping, drop a bounds in the comments. Let's talk about it.
Let's get it! Burn! Lack of awareness combined with a lack of ability to jump. Not great! Burn!
Me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow, me bow.
Yeah! Again! Do it for me. Me bound! Burn!
Let's be honest, this has been obvious all season. Angel Reese can rack up double-doubles every night, but it hasn't translated into wins for the Chicago Sky. They're sitting on a dismal 7-19 record, dead last in the playoff race, and a full 6 games out from even being in the conversation. What makes it even more frustrating? The Sky are in the middle of a 6-game losing streak that actually started before Reese returned from her back injury. The numbers might look nice, but the results on the scoreboard tell a different story.
6 for 16. Was at 35%, 22 points, 13 rebounds, got to the free throw line multiple times, 11 free throws for Angel Reese, but the bloopies were blooping, and oh boy, here we go. All right, we go, right, easy open layup, and a stoink right off the bottom of the backboard, and we're just asking for a foul. We're asking for a foul. We throw the ball off the bottom, that's like the bottom side of the backboard, asking for a foul, no foul to be given in this current point in time.
The Washington Mystics game was a perfect snapshot of the chaos in Chicago. Angel Reese posted 22 points and 13 rebounds, extending her double-double streak to 11 straight games. Impressive at first glance, until you look at the scoreboard. The Sky were crushed 103-86 in a 17-point blowout where their defense completely unraveled. Reese was on the floor for 28 minutes while the Mystics racked up 52 points in the paint. That stat alone says a lot about how effectively she was holding down the interior. For a player being hailed as the face of the franchise, that kind of defensive collapse is hard to ignore.
Hey, new strategy, team. Angel, keep doing your part. Everyone else, go rebound her messes. Burn! If she keeps missing layups at this rate, she's gonna be serving buttermilk pancakes at Denny's. Butter? Did somebody say butter? Butter pecan! Burn! At a certain point, you just gotta applaud greatness. A me-bound on her back? Are you kidding? Bang! Simon Says, give me another pray-up. How about it? Burn! She really hit under the basket on a layup. Get this girl GPS. Burn! Everybody get up on your feet. It's time to meet and greet the most underpaid athlete. Bang!
Here's where it gets truly embarrassing for Chicago, and for Angel Reese in particular. 2 Washington rookies, Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafen, made WNBA history by becoming the first rookie duo in Mystics history to each score 20 or more points in the same game. Citron exploded for 28, while Iriafen added 22 points and 10 boards. These rookies didn't just hold their own, they dominated, outclassing Chicago's veteran core and making the Sky look like a disorganized, overmatched squad on their own floor.
Man, Kiki Iriafen got the better of her today. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 shooting. Man, Kiki stirring that pot on Angel today. Listen, the Chicago Sky are trash. In Washington Mystics, you are a 500 team fighting for the playoffs. You are scrapping to get into that playoffs, and I respect it. Led by 2 rookie all-stars, and Angel Reese had the nerve to say they have the best young core in the league.
After the game, Coach Tyler Marsh didn't hold back. He specifically called out the team's failure to protect the paint, a not-so-subtle jab at their interior defense. Angel Reese shot just 6 of 16 from the field and was saddled with 5 fouls, further limiting her impact. While she did go 10 of 11 from the free throw line, it was hardly enough to offset what was happening on the other end. When your team is getting lit up in the paint and you're supposed to be the anchor, free throws don't move the needle.
First of all, we all know the Indiana Fever had the best young core in the league with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Forget young core, that's probably the best duo, period. So, during that whole thing, when she said, yo, we the skyscrapers, best young duo in the league. When she said that, I told y'all, we all knew CC and AB was better. That's not even a conversation. I said, wait a second. Are y'all sure, Angel, are you sure you and Camila are better than Sonia, Citron, and Kiki? The last I checked, the Washington Mystics had 2 rookies that made the All-Star team. And boy, did they show why today. They took this matchup personally.
The Sky actually put up 86 points, 9 more than their season average of 77. So no, offense wasn't the issue. The problem was the defense, which was nothing short of a disaster. And that blame falls squarely on the players expected to anchor it. When you give up 103 points and let rookies make history on your watch, something is fundamentally broken in your defensive system. This isn't a one-off, it's been the story all season. Angel Reese continues to post solid individual stats, but the Sky keep losing. Her double-doubles don't mean much when they're buried under double-digit losses. The uncomfortable truth is getting harder to ignore. Individual numbers without team success are just empty noise. And that leads us to one of the most embarrassing moments of the night, a moment that played out in front of a live audience.
Shakira Austin going at him. Everybody's just going at him. The Chicago Sky are food. And I mean, it's just embarrassing to the point where it's like, you like as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today. And that is embarrassing. That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible. Something has to change. Something has to change.
Want to know what real humiliation looks like? Try getting hit with a too small taunt on live television, while the announcers highlight it for everyone watching at home. That's exactly what happened to Angel Reese in the first quarter, when Washington's Shakira Austin scored on her and hit her with one of the most brutal taunts of the season. Austin didn't just win the matchup. She made sure the entire arena and the national audience knew it.
We have the commentators that are actually laughing at this.
To be able to attack and finish inside, and Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it blocked. Give this one to...
We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it blocked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me let me get real serious.
This wasn't just routine trash talk between competitors. Shakira Austin's too small gesture was a direct statement, an open indictment of Angel Reese's defense exposed in front of a national audience. That single moment encapsulated everything wrong with the Sky's interior presence and Reese's struggles to protect the rim when it matters most. Austin didn't just score, she dominated the matchup, and the broadcast team didn't let it slide. The announcers highlighted the taunt in real time, turning an already tough play into a viral moment of embarrassment for a player expected to anchor Chicago's defense.
Angel Reese went home and got cooked in front of everybody. She played a good game, but her team got destroyed. This team is pitiful. Pitiful. And the sad part is, it's not like they have anywhere to turn. Ariel Atkins didn't play today, but she ain't been winning them no game. It's not, they have nowhere to turn. They went and made moves in the offseason as if they had a team to go out and win games and try to compete right now. Going and giving up your young draft pick for Ariel Atkins, going and getting Vandersloot, who's hurt. I mean, I just don't understand the direction they thought they were going in. But this has been malpractice from the management to the coaching to a lot of these players.
What makes this even worse is how Reese responded to getting dominated. Instead of raising her defensive intensity or adjusting her game, she continued to struggle, while Austin and the Mystics exploited Chicago's defense all night long. This moment perfectly sums up the Sky's ongoing defensive woes and explains why they keep losing despite Reese's impressive individual stats. Look at true defensive anchors like Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull. They face tough offensive threats every game but respond with poise and effectiveness. They don't get embarrassed or taunted on live TV because they know how to lock down their assignments. When the pressure is on, they elevate their game instead of becoming highlight reels for their opponents.
All that are gonna go home and write a biography on how wrong this is, you guys can kick rocks. What's up, fam? Candace Parker here. I'm gonna do a tier ranking of WNBA players. I'm gonna try.
Austin's taunt wasn't just about a single play, it symbolized the entire game, where the Mystics completely dominated Chicago from start to finish. Sonia Citron's career-high 28 points came largely because the Sky couldn't protect the paint, and Kiki Iriafen's 22 points and 10 rebounds made history for all the wrong reasons. Both rookies outplayed Chicago's veteran roster while etching their names into franchise lore, turning the game into a public humiliation for the Sky. But that on-court embarrassment was only the beginning of a brutal week for Angel Reese. Getting outplayed by Austin and taunted on live TV should have been rock bottom. Yet somehow, things spiraled even further. The defensive collapse that allowed Washington to score 103 points exposed every crack in Chicago's system, and Reese was at the center of it all. That humiliating performance set the stage for even messier off-court drama involving a WNBA legend. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the real fireworks exploded on social media.